Good morning, boys and girls. How are you doing today? Hey, get a piece of paper and pencil. School year's not over yet, okay? And here's today's date. May the 14th, Thursday. And what do we have on Thursdays? Personal health. So go ahead and get a clean sheet of paper. This is not going to be a long lesson either. It's going to be short and sweet. It's going to be on acne. You know what acne is, right? As a teenager, I had acne, and all teenagers, for the most part, have acne. Okay? So, if you're ready, we've got to get started. Here we go. The bell has rang. Time to get to learning. Okay? So, May 14th, 2020, personal health. You write what I write. And then when I finish reading this, and yes, you're going to pause it and write everything that's on here. Let me move out of the way so you can pause it at any time, write it down, and then you can turn me back on again. Okay? So, and then we're going to have about 4 little vocabulary words, and we'll be done. But I want you to know what to do and when you get acne, okay? As all of y'all are getting older, I think everybody has acne at one point or the other, okay? So we need to know what to do. We need to know what to be thinking about, okay? And not to worry. Eventually it goes away, right? Okay. Here we go. All right. Acne. It's a normal part of puberty. And in a minute, I'm going to go over the definition of puberty, okay? Most teenagers get into puberty. Their bodies are changing, hair growth and things like that. Everything's changing. That's normal. That's part of growing up, okay? It's part of growing up. Just like me getting old is part of growing up. I wanted to stay a kid, but they wouldn't let me. Okay? So, it's part of growing up. So, write this down. Acne is a normal part of puberty. It involves your hormones. I hope you can see that, because if not, I'm going to have it over here. Hormones. Okay? Those are things that are being produced in the body. I'm going to get you a chance to write it down in just a minute. The next thing you need to understand about acne are your pores. You have pores all over your body, your face, all over. Pores, and you're going to have the definition in a minute, but pores, that's where your hair grows from, okay? Every little pore here usually has a hair. And what happens is those pores get clogged up with oils. You ever have oily skin? And just before I started doing the video, I always make sure I go wash my face, wake up, and I got a shiny forehead, so I try to wipe the oils off a little bit. So the body's producing oils to keep us, feeling good and whatever, smooth. I don't know. That's just part of the body, okay? The next thing is some of the things that you need to do to help you when you do get acne is wash your face with soap and water at least 2 times a day. That's what, when I put 2x, that means 2 times a day. Maybe in the morning, wash your face real good. Maybe after you eat lunch, wash your face real good. And maybe before you go to bed at night, wash your face with soap and water again, being careful you don't get soap in your eyes. Okay? I said 2 times, but there's nothing wrong with 3 times. Don't overdo it, though. The body's trying to heal itself. The body takes care of you. But every now and then you got to get rid of those excess oils, okay? The next thing you need to do is, let's say you're having some issues with your acne, okay? Go to the drugstore and get some products. Of course, you got to talk to mom and dad. Mom and dad will help you with this. But the drugstores sometimes have specific things that teenagers can use to help you with acne, okay? It's just a part of life. You get over it, and it's okay. And then down the road, you'll go, I don't remember having acne or pimples, okay? All right. One of the things that you do not want to do not pick or pop your pimples. Why? Because if you start popping them and scratching them and they bleed and everything, it's going to cause scars on your body. Scars. And those scars may never go away. Now, if a scar is on your arm or your body or your legs, no big deal. But on your face, everybody looks at you. We're having a conversation. People look at your face. All kinds of things. So don't be popping pimples, okay? And that's not going to make them all go away. They just keep coming back until you're finished with them, okay? That's just the way it is. So don't pop your pimples. And I put zit down here. They talk, oh man, I have a zit. Well, what's a zit? That's another word for pimples. Okay? So it's just a cool word, zit. Okay? Sounds like a superhero to me. Zit man! No, I'm just kidding. Okay, dermatologist. If you got really, really bad problems with pimples, you have a dermatologist that can see you. But again, that's up to mom and dad. I didn't have to go to a dermatologist. That's a skin doctor. Some people have some really, really bad reactions, very sensitive skin, and so skin doctors are there to try to help you. But most of us don't need skin doctors. You just wash and 2-3 times a day, and just don't be touching your hands to your face all the time, and things like that. Okay. The other thing that you can do to control some of the oils in your body is diet. Eat fruits and veggies and drink plenty of water. When you drink water, it kind of makes your body work, and maybe you sweat a little bit and clean out those pores. Okay. So the body takes care of itself for the most part, but just one little pimple in the wrong place, you're very subconscious of it. I understand. I remember. I do remember. And it's like, hey, tomorrow's school picture day. I remember that. It was like it was like the pimple knew when to come out. Okay, that was crazy. All right, so you're gonna write all this. Pause the video. I want you to write everything. Always write what I write. Okay. And then I've got a couple of vocabulary words that you need to pause this also. Pores. What are pores? Well, I told you that's where your hair grows from. But sometimes those pores get clogged up. Okay, and then that's what can cause pimples. Not only can you get pimples in your face, you can get them on your arms and your body too. So, but they're more visible on your face. I understand that. A zit, well, I just told you, it's another word for a pimple. Hey, I got a zit today. Oh, what is that, man? Are you sick? No, it's a pimple. Puberty. When you're in puberty, as most teenagers around this age, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, they get into puberty. Their body's growing, there's hair growing, and their body parts are growing and things like that. It's just it's one of those interesting parts of life, but eventually we all get through it. But that's puberty, is when your body's producing a lot of hormones. Okay? So pause the video, write these down. I've got one more that you're going to need to write. Okay, here we go. All right. And the last one is hormones. Hormones, okay? Hormones are chemicals produced in the body to regulate your organs, okay? Your internal organs, external organs. It's hormones or chemicals produced in the body to regulate your organs. Part of growing up. Everybody's been through it that gets to this age or your age. And everybody that's younger will eventually go through it also. It's no big deal. This is a passage almost like you're going from a little kid and you're becoming an adult, okay? A young adult, all right? It's just the way it is. It's a beautiful thing, all right? So write this down, pause it, write it down, and just remember, don't worry about it. I know you can be self-conscious, but wash with soap and water. Try not to eat oily foods like potato chips and Takis, things like that you really, really love. Cheetos, Fritos. So those things, I like them too, but they tend to cause a lot more oils in your body. Okay, so and drink plenty of water. All right. I hope you've been watching the videos. They're there. They're going to be there. You can go back and catch up on them and watch whatever you want. This lesson I got off of Brain Pops. Okay, those of you who can get on the internet and get on Brain Pops, you look up, go to Brain Pops, and you have the ID. Go to Personal Health, and then on the Personal Health page, you go to Acne, and it will have about a 3-minute presentation. And I listened to it. I took notes, and I did it for you. Okay, so go to Brain Pops. go to personal health, and then to acne, and you can see what we're talking about, okay? It went a little bit more into detail than I did, but this is a just real quick summary. Hey, I hope you're having a good time. I'm glad you're doing your work. I see that the people are watching the videos, and hopefully you're finishing up your worksheets, and get outside. It's a little warm lately, but go outside every now and then, get some sunlight. Make sure you have permission from mom and dad. Don't go out there by yourselves. All right? And take care, and God bless. And we'll see you real soon.